It is important for the American people to know this, is that the president has said he takes classified documents and information very seriously. And so, I just want to make sure that this is understood, that he takes this very seriously. But again, this is something that the president takes very seriously. We have been transparent here. And again, he takes this very seriously. I'm not going to get into politics from here. What I can say is what I've laid out, which is the president takes this very seriously. He does. And I've said this multiple times already. We take this very seriously. The president takes this very seriously. He was not aware that the records were there. He does not know what is in the documents. Again, classified information, classified documents, he takes very seriously. And I would refer you to the White House counsel. I am limited in what I can say because the Department of Justice, we see them as being independent when it comes to these types of issues. And so I'm not going to go beyond what the president said, and I'm not going to go beyond what the lawyers say. I have to go around. You've asked me about, you've asked me,
and that there's going to be a limit in transparency, public, non-legal transparency, in what can be shared and said by this White House.
I disagree. I disagree, Ed. There has not been a limit of transparency. There has not been a limit of transparency. That I will disagree with you on that. Again, this is something that the president takes very seriously. Look, I just want to underscore that this is something, again, that the president takes very seriously.
You have said repeatedly, the president has said he takes classified documents very seriously. If that's the case, why were these classified documents being stored in his garage?
Look, again, and not just me, he has said this. You have heard the president say this twice already, and he's said this before, classified documents and information, he takes that very seriously. And you see,
the garage is an appropriate place to store classified material.
I'm not going to go into what he thinks or how he feels about what is currently happening. What I can say for sure when it comes to this specific issue about classified documents, about classified information, he takes that very seriously. He did not know, right? He did not know the records were there. He was surprised that the records were there. So let's be very clear. That is something that the president shared with all of you on the world stage and also recently today.
Just one more, Karine. Sure. Do you acknowledge that the fact that the White House did not reveal this to the public, despite the fact that you've known about it for months, undercuts the president's promise of being transparent with the American people?
But here's the thing. They were transparent. There was transparency in doing what you're supposed to do when these items were discovered.
Not with the American people.
Look, I am here standing in front of you answering these questions, right? The president took 2 questions this week on this. You've heard, wait, let me just answer.
Thank you, Karine. Another one on GarageGate. What is the White House trying to hide?
Nothing.
Someone gave the president a statement to read on Tuesday that was incomplete at best, misleading at worst. Who?
So I have read out the president's statement. I have read it out yesterday and what he said. He said that he respects or he takes classified information and documents very seriously. That's what he said. He said that he did not know that the records were there. He does not know what's in them. He said that. You heard from him directly on this. And again, we take this very seriously, and the president does as well. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Well, did Fox did? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We have the records for the Delaware residents.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was calling the gentleman who wanted to ask a question that was not related to this. Go ahead.
Thanks, Karine. I appreciate it.
Look, I'm not going to get into the politics of this or the specifics of this. All I can say is the president has been very clear on this. He takes this very seriously. Again, he was surprised that the records were there, that the documents were there. He does not know what's in them. His team did the right thing, right, which is as the moment that they realized the documents were there, they reached out to the archive and they reached out to the DOJ. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, everybody.